Hello everyone, welcome to our little forecast for the next 2 weeks. You will be able to do your own reading today, and we are at the end of November 2018, so this will be a forecast for the next 2 weeks roughly. So what I want you to do is concentrate on what you would like to know for the next 2 weeks, and I will show you how we're going to proceed. So you have three decks in front of you, the 3 Lenormand decks. From the left to the right, we have the Alone Lenormand Bridge size. In the middle, we have the Alone Steinbach Deluxe Edition, which is a poker size. And on the right, we have the STS Bridge size color version. So I would like you to focus on what you want to know today that will pertain to the next 2 weeks. And I am going to shuffle each deck while you are focusing on your question. So we're going to start shuffling the Bridge size Alone, followed by the Poker Deluxe Alone. And it's a deluxe version because of the gold side of the card. And the quality of the card is better. The print is a better version of it. There we go. And then now we have the STS Bridge size. So please concentrate on what you want to know. And we're going to put our 2 decks here on the side, and we're going to start with this one. So think about your question, think about the next 2 weeks. Continue to focus. Okay. Now you have to follow your intuition and choose either this deck or this one of this one to be the oracle that will give you the message you need to have today for the next couple of weeks. You have to follow your gut feeling, and then once you have chosen, stick to it, stick to your decision. Okay, so we're only going to read the first 3 cards. So we have the mice, followed by the key and the garden. So the mice is always about stress, our daily stress obviously, but also, you know, when you are in the middle of situations that are really getting on your nerves, as well as a feeling sometimes that things are getting worse, and you know, you're wondering where this is going to go. And the good news is the key is always the card that offers solutions. It means something is going to come through for you that is going to alleviate those stresses, those issues that you are really fatigued about. So what is important when you have a key is to look at the card that follows, because this card will give you the means by which the solutions are going to come through. And with the garden, it has to deal with people that you know, but also people you don't know. In general, what we call networking, people, the general public. So it could be that the answers lies really onto somebody that you need to access to, or you may meet a group of people, or you may access to a network that's going to be the solution of what you're stressed about. So very likely those people could give you some very good advice. They may actually do things for you, and they show that ultimately the outcome for you would be a much more pleasant social life, and possibly new friends or new important business acquaintances that you will be making in the process. So this is your answer if you choose the first deck. Now let's look at if you choose the Alone poker size. So in this case, we have the the crosses. So the crosses is card number 36 in the Lenormand. But what we have here is two people cards. We have the woman and we have the man. Now, when you have those kind of situations, this could mean that you have some anxiety regarding maybe your parents, or maybe your relationship with your significant other. It could also show that one of the people who are close to you that you see on a daily basis, that probably you are related to or you have a very special connection with, could be bringing some concern. It could be that you're worried about that person, or you're concerned about what's going on in your relationship. So technically, this is 3 cards, but we don't really know what the outcome is going to be. If the concerns that you may have, the anxiety you may experience for the next 2 weeks is supposed to be something that you will have to do something about, or it could be just resolved on its own. So I'm just going to pull an extra card. What is interesting? So it means that with the letter number 27, you're probably going to get news that either are concerning those 2 people that you have in your life, or yourself and somebody else that is important in your life. And this communication may alleviate your anxiety, but it can also bring some news that create anxiety. So I'm just going to go a little bit forward. And again, the birds that at card 12 announced an interesting conversation here. So it means to me that you may need to really talk to your significant other or your parents, and that will help a lot. The birds can't mean that the solution is within the communication. Efforts may be required to communicate in order to answer and resolve whatever may be causing the anxiety here. So I hope this is giving you some guidance regarding those connections that are important in your life. Now let's look at the last deck with the STS color. Here we are again. We have the dog. Now the dog is followed by a person card again, which is in this case the man, and we have the ring as our last card on the right. So the dog is always about somebody you know already, a person of interest that is already in your life. In this case, this could definitely be a man that is either a partner, a boyfriend, a very good friend of yours, or even a relative. But what is interesting is the ring. So they show here an agreement, a commitment, the ability to feel secure within a relationship. It also may mean that the person is giving you what you were hoping for, and it could mean that this person is telling you, yes, we're going to do this together, or it could also be that this person commit to do certain things in the future that will make you feel really happy. So this is our little 10 minutes overview of the next 2 weeks. If you have any comment, please use the comment section below the video. If you have any request, don't hesitate to ask. I will try to accommodate. and do subscribe, because we will do those kind of self-reading every 2 weeks. Thank you for joining me today. Have a fantastic December.